Hello everyone and welcome to episode 125 of the 10-minute modeling challenge. I have a feeling we'll go a little bit over time because I'm going to be doing some houses and I think I want to make them modular. We're back onto the snowy theme because we're still making the game for Gamezember. So I've made the Santa, I've made terrain, I've made Christmas trees and pine trees, and now we're going to do some houses to put a little town in that snowy environment. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'll see how far I get in the 10 minutes and then we'll just cram the rest into the bonus section. How about that? Okay, ready, steady, go. We're off. Yeah. All right, tab into edit mode, hold the control key, snap that one up to there, and then let's scale this. Scale Shift Z on the Z axis 4 meters. That'll be 8 by 8 meters, and I'll make them square just for simplicity. Let's look from the top. We've got 1 meter here, so GZ, and maybe 2 meters up. That's going to be the height of each section, and we'll colorize this into like a Bavarian pale thing like here. I'm going to put some wood stuff on the sides here. Shift E to duplicate, and let's move this one. Do you know, I'm already going to try a different method here actually. So let's do some window slots instead. We'll do cut there, and then we'll do more cuts here. And then I'll do some different sides so we can rotate this. I'll mark these, scale on the Y-axis, and that could be good. And Control R, loop cut here, Control R, loop cut here. On this one, I'm going to be extruding it. So we'll have two windows, 1 window, 0 windows, and then we'll put like a door there, I think. So well, I'll select all of these, and actually I'll do one window there as well, but offset, and that can be empty. So Alt-E, extrude long face normals, will go into there. And then I'm going to put this onto emissive because we want the like, little cozy light coming out from these buildings there. All right, and so this is going to be our first section. We can move one of these windows a little bit, maybe to... or I'll keep it there for now. All right. So let's put some logs around here as well. I'm going to mark a bunch of these, and I'm going to use a curve here instead. So just select a whole bunch of these, like this. And now I'll Shift D to duplicate those, so I've got those lines. Tab out of edit mode. No, it was still in there. P, separate selection. And I haven't done this so much, so it's a bit new to me. Convert to curve. And then we've got a nice curve here, and then we can go to the curve section and scroll down to depth. We can make that thicker, maybe 0.2 will be good. And I don't want these are pretty cool as logs, but they're not going to be logs, so resolution is 0, and then they're actually slanted onto the wrong angle. So you can press Control T to torque twist these by 45 degrees, and that's a method. And now I'm gonna just, I think what I'll do is I'll just manually go about like adding some of the meshes here. So on that corner, let's go to the side view, Shift D to duplicate it, put it there, E to extrude. Okay, that was R to rotate, E to extrude, and I'm gonna make them a bit like this, E to extrude, E to extrude. And I can put some sections here as well into the, like the house party. E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, and we'll put by the window here, E to extrude, E to extrude, and E to extrude. I want to have a little bit of organic twist to this, as if there's like logs or something like that. And then I think I'll duplicate this one, or I'll do that one, Shift D to duplicate that, move it into here maybe, and then we'll get the right view here, Control there. E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude. Shift D, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude. Shift D, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude. Shift D. There, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, and then we'll put one here on the corner. E to extrude, E to extrude. We'll bend this one a little bit like this. So that's that section. How am I doing? 625. So I have a feeling I'm not really gonna be completing this one as a complete house, but we'll see how far we get in the 10 minutes. So we've got E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, and Shift D, E to extrude, E to extrude, and E to extrude, Shift D. So I'm just extruding the verge now of this curve, and I've got the profile or the bevel there, which we should actually enable edge capping. So I'll do that, otherwise I'll have a whole bunch of like hollow tubes here. So fill caps, that's the right word. All right, and we'll do one here as well. We'll slide this one into there maybe, and we'll look from this side and go E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, Shift D, E to extrude, E to extrude, make room for the window, Shift D, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, and Shift D one more time, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude. I need one on the corner here, right? No, I've got one on the corner. So do I have all the corners? Yeah, I do. All right, and now we'll do some horizontal ones as well. So let's see, we've got to like Shift D, and then we'll slide that one down to here. And then we'll look from the side view somewhere there. E to extrude, 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 Shift D, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude. And then Shift D, duplicate, we'll do over here now. So I think this would be, which one is that? There. Control 3, there we go. E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, Shift D, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude. That's a lot of extrusions today. Actually, I'll copy this one here. That'll be simpler, I think. So Shift D to duplicate that one. E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude. Shift D and E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude. So I've spent half an hour, I nearly said 5 minutes I've spent just extruding these. But I think we've got a pretty good network of these meshes now. And I guess I should really apply them. So yeah, we'll do that. How do I do that even? I'll select this one, right click, convert to mesh. And then I have to assign my material on it. Pixpal, Infanzia Pixpal texture, 8 select, or tab into edit mode. If I can get it. 8 select everything, A on the left, scale 0, and then we'll put this onto like a brown log color. Maybe like that. I think that will work. And should we do Scooby-Doo? We can do some Control B here for bevel. And then I like to do my fake like edge wear as if this is like being shaved off somehow. So I'll select these and G, move them up 1 brightness there. And I think I want to change all of it down 1 step, so we've got really dark sections like that instead, I think. And then I'll just bevel this one, GG, GG, and scale this one. And go up 1 color here. Maybe we'll do Control B there, GG, and so I'll just, like the 10-minute modeling challenge will be doing 1 section here with wood then. I think that's a realistic goal, I guess. I think I'll just move out all of these lower edges to cover this one. There we go. A little cheating going on there. And we can maybe do this. I need to Alt-Z so I can see through. Oh, it's got double. Move that one into there. We'll put some more bubbles here. Control B. GG, and maybe I'll move like this out a little bit to get some irregularities in the thickness. I just want it to be not like so architecturally straight, perfect. I think the houses that they made were straighter than these, but I think like it'll look nicer in the game. I think I've got a lot of extra verts, so M merged by distance, yeah, 203 verts, because I noticed when I moved this edge up that it was like a double vert there. To be a bit careful with that. GG, and move this in. So like the topology won't really be perfect on this, but here we've got some issue going on. All right, okay, it's just like double. Move that in. All right, it's because we've got that thing there. Okay, so 132. I think all the way. Maybe I'll do some more around the windows, I think. So maybe I'll do the same thing here. We'll do tab into edit mode on this one, and I'll just select everything around the window. Actually, I need to hide this one first. And then I'll try to, I can't ring select here, unfortunately, so I have to manually select these. And here we go. And here, one more window. So when you have to do all sides of something, it takes a lot longer. Shift D to duplicate, P to separate selection, tab into edit mode, convert to curve, and we'll do the same here. Curve. Repetition is good practice here. We'll expand this, bring it down to 0 resolution. And we have to do tab, Control T to torque twist these and put 45 in. And then up a little bit more. like that. I think I'll make them extra thick like that. And then tab out of edit mode, right click, convert to mesh, tab into edit mode again. We'll change the material here. Oh, I didn't cap them, but it's okay because they were rounded, all of them. A, select everything, S to scale them, and bring the color, if I can find it, there. And then we'll unhide this one again. And now we've got some more verts, I guess, to play around with here. I'll move this in, I think, to here. Move it out, and move this one in. Move it into there. Hell, that's it. 10 minutes go by fast. So I think as a base thing, that's pretty good now. And it's a lot of geometry. It's already, like, I say a lot of geometry, 585 words. That's not much at all. So it's not that bad at all. But I think now I'm just going to spend extra time tweaking this, and we're going to twist this Bavarian house module now into some different sections of the house. And I'll be able to add different floors, and hopefully we'll be able to, like, if we imagine that we just be able to stack these now, and then rotate them Z like 90 degrees. Then we can get some different layouts, and I think we can shift them in different directions and put some extra details on some of the modules and things. So now I've got the windows there. Maybe I could do... I think I want to, like, wonkify a few of these things. I'd still want it to be, like, it's a Christmas village, so it's going to look really rough, and not rough as like rough. It's just that they didn't have the tools really to build it the way you do these days. So I'll bevel a few of these. I think I can do like a little helper thing, Santa's little helper, to get the bevels colored in correctly. We'll try that in a second. I want to bevel this one. Okay, I'll control R at first. Control R, that's loop cut. Control B to bevel. GG. GG. And I want to try to, like, get rid of these weird overlaps here as well. So I'll just move them in a little bit visually. So again, these type of verts, I'll want to try to move that in. Actually, this easiest way is probably to move it out to cover that. And then Control B to bevel this one. GG. GG. And here on this corner, we've got this one's poking through a bit. G to move that one in. We've got double caps there. G. And keep this one, we'll bring it out. That one to scale it down. Have I got proportional? Yeah, proportional editing is on. This one, bring it out. GG. And this one, bring it in. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but we'll aim for it. There. Just get rid of the obvious ones. Scale it down. Get these edges, move them in. Okay, and this one, move it into there. I think this could look pretty neat when we get all the modules in place now. I'm really excited to put them into that little snow environment as well. That'll make a lot. The lighting and shadows and the added snow particles and things will make it come to life, I think. Oh, I don't have any beams on this side. I think what I'll do is I'll just, like, copy this one, because you won't be able to see that it's mirrored anyway. So we've got some beams. We don't have to do that party trick anymore. We can just manually copy these. And then, because we've got like enough variations on these beams now to, like, just copy them instead of having to use the curve method. So there, if I can grab that one, G to move that one, scale it down maybe. I saw that we had some issues here as well, so. And I want to try to sync these into the base and these ones as well. I think Game Engine is less picky, funny enough, than Blender is when it comes to overlapping geometry. You seem to get away with it a little bit more in the games. This one, I think I want to do this one, it's a bit different. So Alt Z to see through. And then here I'm going to actually scale this one up. Like that. And then E to extrude and scale it down. Like as if it's like at the end of a log or something. something like that. Okay, Control S to save it just in case. All right, so I think this module is okay. These are poking through. And maybe Control R on this window one. Control R. If I can find it. Oh yeah, that's a separate object, isn't it? Control R, scale, Control R, rotate, scale, and then Control B to bevel. GG, GG. Move that one in. Okay, here we'll twist this one too. Get away with perfection. I love symmetry and stuff, but I'm starting to like when it's not perfect. G. G. Alright, that's it. And these are, that one's a bit too straight. G. Control R. What's going on? Control R. I've got some broken geometry or something. Oh, it's because it's beveled. That's why I'm not allowed to modify that one. So. Right. Okay, maybe some window, like shutters or something. Maybe you can grab like this face here, Shift D to duplicate it, scale it on the Y-axis, scale it on the Z-axis. Then maybe we can alternate a few of these for like different types of, so some of them will have like these, I don't think are they called shutters? I think so. And we'll just grab a handful of E to extrude that. And then I'll do I to inset, and then I'll just loop cut. I'll add a lot of geometry here. Maybe 10. And then shift select a few of these. If I do even, I notice that I can get a good selection there. If I do odd number of loop cuts, then these don't really match up. So G to move that on to like a nearly black. L to select the length, and then we'll get a brighter color there. And then I'll put some like weirdo hinges here as well. So Shift D to duplicate that one, scale on the Z axis, just do some clunky big E to extrude. I bet you I did this the wrong direction, didn't I? Let's drop down here and check on or Z. So okay, Z solid. Oh no, I thought I was gonna do invert it. Sometimes I extrude it in the wrong direction, so it gets the wrong color. But that's it. Control B, or maybe these should be metal of some sort. That's it. They're very clunky. Too clunky probably. L to select length. There we go. Actually, I could put the metal. I've got metal down here. Remember? We'll put some metal hinges there. That's it. Scale Z, a little bit too thick. Shift D to duplicate on the Z axis, and that's it. And then I'll just duplicate this. Shift D to duplicate, scale Y, -1. And now I need to do Alt N and recalculate outside, because those would have been flipped. So we've got some shutters there. I think maybe these are too bright. That wood color. So just bring them down to there maybe. That's it. And these, I think I'll put them on all of them, and then we'll just like, oops, delete them where it's not needed anymore. So Shift D to duplicate, move them in here, rotate Z 90 minus, and then we'll move them here. Let's visually align these a little bit. There we go. Okay, I need to manually move that on a little bit. Maybe I'll separate the shutters, I think, into a separate object. P, and then actually we'll rename this for good's sake. Shutters, window, shutters. There we go. And now I can manipulate this a little bit easier, I think. There we go. Okay, that was long. L, and move it to the side here. Move it in. Here, L, move that one up there, move it in, that should do. We'll do Shift D to duplicate this one. There we go. These are too perfect as well, I'm realizing. So I need to manually like change them a little bit. Okay, and these overlap now as well, that's not so good. So I think I'll just twist this one. Rotate Z. Because they should have thought about that better when they manufactured them. There we go. And they're still overlapping a bit, but it's okay. And I think I'll just proportional editing, scale, just make these a little bit less perfect. There we go. Maybe that's how they fixed it, actually. They don't overlap, no. Ha! G, 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 G. I think it'll look more organic when you do it like that, hopefully. I could be wrong. G, 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 G. Move this one in a bit. G, 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 G. Alright, and this one too. Oh no, that one's already fixed. Okay, I think we had window there as well. That's the last one, so I'll do 3 L, 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 and then Shift D, duplicate, rotate the Z 180, and bring it into here. And this one can be probably still sticking out a bit, I guess. L, 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 and it could be the same wonky file level because you won't really see that from the other side. So that's a few window shutters. I could add a bit of detail. And now I think what I'll do is I'll just duplicate this to a separate one. So Shift D to duplicate it. Okay, I need the beams as well. So we'll do log beams and then house module and duplicate these. Bring that to here. Now I'll do some an alternative version of it. So I think I'll do, here's one thing you can do actually. If you just want to modify this one and you want to have X-ray on, one thing to do is like you can box select those, for example, through X-ray and press H to hide it. And they're still there, but now I can work pretty freely on this here. So let's say I wanted to press L and box select all of this stuff. Now I can move it in to make a wider window there. And then I can box select these, move that in, make that wider, and then I also have to make these shutters a bit wider. There we go. And now that should work. And then you can just unhide that stuff with Alt-H. And we have one issue here. It's because this mesh needs to be wider here as well. Scale Y. So that's it. And now we have a version with a larger window there, and maybe we can make it. Should we do another alteration here as well? Maybe I'll do a door on this one. So I think I'll rotate this whole thing. Rotate Z 180. And then I'm going to put a door on this one. Control A and apply the rotation. And we'll make a door, I think, here. So E to extrude in, and what's going on here? G to move it. I've got duplicates here somehow. For some reason I've got a duplicate. So I'll delete that one. I've got a duplicate there as well. So I had two for some reason. Makes no sense, but it's okay. So now I can probably extrude this door frame in. So E to extrude this one in. And I actually realized that I should hide this one before I do it, because I think if I extrude this one, I'll get a little bottom face there, which we don't want. So what I'll do is I'll do Control R to loop cut here. And then now I'll extrude it in. That's going to be, we're going to put a door in here. And I think I'll fake this door a little bit. I'll do Shift D to duplicate that one, scale it, and scale it down. And then how high is this door? I need to look from side view, I think, with... okay, there. So this would be 2 meters. So the door needs to be a bit taller. How about a 2 meter door from there to there? Yeah, I think that's... Maybe I'll bring that one up a little bit. And here. And then we'll grab the door thing there. E to extrude this one. Control R will do it like a 2-panel door. I to inset twice. E to extrude it. And then we'll get like that cozy light coming from the inside of the house here. So I'll move this to emission. Maybe there. And then the door frame here needs to be some brown instead. Ooh. Do a dark brown door there. And then, I don't know if I should have had it at the bottom as well. Should it just be at the top? I think I'll move this one. Oop. G to move it. And put that there as well. Yeah, I think just the top part of the door should be. Then we'll put a door handle here. Shift D to duplicate it. Scale Z. And don't know what type of door handle this should be, but let's just make a big clunky thing. L, select the link. You should probably have a knob here instead, but that should do. And then on the inside here, we can make this a little bit darker. Control plus first. Move it to there. Control minus. Or actually, I'll do there. Now control minus, and then we'll do a little bit darker there. So that could be our nice door. And of course, it cannot be this perfect. So G to move with proportional. G, G, G. It needs to have more character. That's the word I'm looking for. Character. G and G. That should do. And if it needs character, well, then this cannot be perfectly straight either. That's it. All right, now we should probably unhide the log beams again here. There we go. And these log beams cannot be covering the door. That's not so good. So Control R to loop cut, Control R to loop cut. And then I think I'll just move this whole thing up to here. And this one too. And that makes no sense. That is so bent. So I'll move, I guess, this whole... I think I'll move this whole beam up instead. That makes more sense. L to select the linked. Move it up to there. And then L to select the linked here. Shift that one in. I think I'll make a little bit more room there. And then L to select the linked. And this is pretty impractical. Control R. So let's terminate that one there and there. Loop select those, delete faces, and now I need to move this one in a bit. This is not capped, but you don't really see them, so I guess I could save a few polygons there. G to move that one in. That's it. And should we put like here, I think I'll make it like a rock color instead. Scale 0 on the left here, move it to there, and then here I'll just Shift D to duplicate that one. We'll put a big, like a step entrance here. E to extrude it, and up a bit. There we go. Maybe Control B to bevel those. And Control R, let's do bevel here as well. Oh, what happened? Can I not bevel that one? Control B. Ooh, funny business. Don't know what happened there. L to select the linked. M, merge by distance. No, no funny business apparently. Okay, but that should do. G. All right, so that's our door. And also maybe a door thing. E to extrude. G to move this one. This needs to have a little cover here, so when you come into the house. And move that one down. Maybe E to extrude. Bend it. E to extrude. Bend it. So I should have looked at some Bavarian designs before, because I don't really know if they'd have door things like this, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, proportional off. There we go. And move that into there. Normally, I'd probably want to make the whole house more wonky, but since we're going to make it modular, I don't think I can make it like all like twisted and tapered. So I have to keep the modules pretty intact like this, I think. But that's okay. I think I'll move it in so cover that a little bit more. All right, that should do. Okay, we're gonna also put some different type of signs and stuff. Maybe I can make a different. Let's see if I can Shift D to duplicate this one again. We'll do an alternative. Oh, that's what happened. I Shift D to duplicate it before, and then I realized I needed to copy more stuff, and I didn't delete the old one. That's why I had a duplicate. So Shift D to duplicate this one. And oh, one thing we should do, we should put some cracks and stuff in it. That'll add a lot of character too. Now on this one, I'm gonna move the door just a bit. So we have one version with it on the side. So I'll box select all of that, hide it, and I should have done it for all of them actually. So select, okay, Control Z a few times, there we go. Select all of them, tab into edit mode, top view, B to box select, all the way to there I think, and then hide these. Then we'll go back into here. Why is it not hiding them ones? Control Z a few times. Alt H to unhide. Select all of it, tab into edit mode, double click A, B to box select. Oh, okay. There we go. Don't know what I'm doing. So let's view from this angle and then just select these now and shift this whole door to the side. And this one, I guess we can move to here. And then we'll have it like a side entrance on this one. Okay, something like that maybe. Alt H to unhide everything there. We've now successfully moved the door, but we also have an issue here. Alt Z, move that in. And I think we have an issue here as well, yeah. And here. What's going on here? Alt Z. I've got some issue here. Okay, do you know what? That feels too complicated. Delete faces. We'll just copy this beam. Shift D to duplicate. Move it up. Make it slightly different. Scale it. And this one will do the same with L to select linked, D to duplicate, and Control R, loop cut it, wonkified. Done. And then we'll change the entrance thing here and the door as well. I think I'll change. L to select the linked. We'll make it like a red thing and slightly different. Maybe the base I'll do different here. Like Shift E to duplicate, scale it, E to extrude it, L to select the linked, and we'll do like a dark red here. There. Scale. And the door should be a bit different too. Different manufacturer. So shift that. Not that different apparently. Just a slight different color variation. Should I have some green on that door? Like a really dark green. Why not? Could be a different thing. Yeah. And G to move it. G. And here I'll just do. You can like spend quite a bit of time just making this very like different, I guess. I'll also extend this one a little bit further. Maybe bevel it as well. Get a little nice cozy entrance there. Maybe these I'll extrude down because these are definitely going to be on the ground anyway. So it doesn't matter if these go down into the ground a bit. Just to make sure. Alright, so that's a separate one. We've got these windows. I think we're alright for the windows. We could do some variations where you have maybe like this window could be like dark on this one, for example. Let's see if we can do here. No, that should be alright. If we'll try one of these modules now, Shift D to duplicate, move it, and move this one in. Yeah, that could work. I think I also want to make a module here with some different like shaped supports and things. So let's duplicate this one. And here, I think the easiest way to do it would be to maybe duplicate one of these beams, scale it down a bit. And then let's see from the front view. There we go. Scale it down, G to move it, R to rotate it, S to scale, R to rotate. There we go. And move that in. And then I'll do another one here as well. Shift D to duplicate, R to rotate, G to move it, scale it down, G. And that's it. Yeah, I like that. It's quite simple, but it works. So we'll do the same here. do Shift D to duplicate that one, move it over here, slide it in, and I think on this side I'm just going to do it all over the place. There we go. This one will have to go in a bit, I think. Hello. There. Alt Z. Sometimes it can be tricky to see where the verts are, but there we go. Alt Z, move that one in to there. And now we'll just do Control 3 and Control 3. Shift D to duplicate, rotate, scale. We'll fix them a little bit in a second. Shift D to duplicate that one, rotate, scale. Should we crosshatch these on this side actually? I think so. Shift D to duplicate, rotate, scale, Shift D, rotate, scale, Shift D, rotate, scale it down, and Shift D to duplicate, rotate, Shift D to duplicate, rotate, Shift D to duplicate, scale, and one more time, Shift D to duplicate, rotate, scale, and move it in a bit. And now we'll just make sure that we change them up a little bit too. So Alt select around there, G to move that in and up. Control select and Control select that. Just make them look slightly different. Maybe scale this one up, scale this one down. And here, move this whole thing out, scale up, GG, shift select, G, move it in, and rotate this one, scale it, scale, scale, and scale down, G. Alright, so that's a bit of a different design on that house. And I think I'm also going to put some cracks on the houses because these are a bit too like plain. So I think I'll hide this one, tab into edit mode, and here I'm just going to put a whole bunch of cracks in these, like the plaster is fell off or something. So K, knife tool, Alt Z, I don't want to see through. Okay, I'm still seeing through. No, it was the grid. K, knife tool, shark fin for some reason. K, and move that up to here. So if you want to subdivide, this is not what you're supposed to do because this wrecks any opportunity that you have to subdivide. Let's hide the window shutters. Are these duplicated too? Maybe. Okay, I'll have to look at that after. Okay, we'll do the same here for this one. And I think we can have a module. These are compatible like these two now, so I can have one with cracks and maybe one without, or with fewer cracks or something. There we go. Okay, we'll do at the top here as well. And then I'm going to be extruding these a little bit in a second too. So K, knife tool, K, and there we go. K around the window again. I hate plastering around the windows, by the way. I've done that. Falls off. Okay, well, at least when I do it. Okay. Maybe this one can be going all the way up. Okay. Maybe with a branch off there. That's it. And here, let's do on this back side as well. Maybe I'll have a bigger section here as well. Okay, let's do one in the center as well. And K, knife tool. I don't even know if this is going to look alright, but we'll find out. K. Okay. And one more here. Difficult to see, but could hide, I guess. There we go. And then now just gotta go in phase select, select all of these. And unfortunately that's a manual process. Shift select. Sometimes when I've done it and I tab in, they're already selected. I don't know why, like in what circumstances that happens. And here, nearly done with them. There we go. And then now I'm going to do I to inset and Alt S to scale. Okay, that's not so good because I to inset twice because I don't want individual. Alt S to scale. Move it into there. Control plus. Then we're going to change this to slightly darker and then Control minus and then go darker. So, and now maybe we unhide that and we unhide the log beams. There we go. So that could also make the house a little bit. Maybe that's why this one's got the support because it's got some issues with the plaster. We'll have some support here as well, I think. L to select the link, Shift D to duplicate, bring it in, rotate Z 90. Side view, G, and scale it down, rotate, G. G. Ah, come on. It's difficult to get those faces up there. Alt Z, see through. G to move it in. L select the linked. Okay, wrong one. L select the linked. Control 1, Control 2. No, just 1. Shift D to duplicate. Rotate. Shift D to duplicate. Alt Z. And I'm going to do some crosses here as well. Maybe in the center one. Shift D to duplicate. Rotate. Rotate. And G. And then we'll do slight variations here as well. So it doesn't look like we've just copied the same thing, which we did. Scale. I hate these ones that are like hiding a little bit and poking out slightly. That's it. And then change this one. There we go. Okay, this one needs flipping. Because I like symmetry to an extent. I know it's totally like wonked, no? Scale. Alright, so that's a different module. Could probably do a bunch of these, but they're all uniformed as well, I'm realizing. Now, we should do something else now as well. So let's grab this. We have to do a roof section now. Shift D to duplicate it. I'll move it up so I can see what I'm doing. X will just dissolve all the edges, or limited dissolve there. And then E to extrude. And there's going to be a roof section, I guess. Yeah. E to extrude again. S to scale on the Y-axis. And then we'll put the roof here. Shift D to duplicate. Scale it. Is that lifting it too? Yeah, it is. So bring it down to there. Alt E, extrude long face normals. And L select the linked, and let's make this a dark, really dark brown too. And I also unfortunately need to put beams on this section here. So L select the linked, Shift D to duplicate. I'll do Alt S to make this a little bit thicker, so overlaps. Maybe I'll Control B to bevel, GG, GG, and I can separate these in a second. I'll just borrow a bunch of these beams now. Shift D to duplicate. Make it slightly different. Scale it. Alt select the link, Shift D to duplicate. Scale it down. G to move that on. Scale it up maybe. And then we'll do another one. I'll just Alt select around the edge there. Shift D to duplicate. Or, yeah, Shift D to duplicate. Scale Z. Rotate. Let's put that one there. Shift D to duplicate. rotate. Control R, oop. Control R, scale, Control R, scale, G. And then we'll put another beam up here, I think. So I'll copy that on, Shift D to duplicate that on, scale it down, scale it up, scale it, Shift. Let's see, I want to scale it just on the Y-axis there. And this one needs to go down. Alt select down to there, and that should do. And now this is too short. Select the bottom there, G to move it. That's it. And this, I think we can just mirror this stuff here. So Alt select the linked L, L. You won't see both sides at the same time, so we're pretty safe. Shift D to duplicate it. Rotate Z 180. And then this should fit pretty good already. Out of the box. I think. Why is it thicker here? Did we have the same issue on the other side? G. Here I'm gonna actually make these stick out. That could look nice. That adds a little bit more character to it, I think. Then I need to cap this one. F to cap it, G to move it. Alt Z. I should also have some roof supports, I think. So F to cap that on. And then scale it. And G to move it. Yeah, that'll work. Hopefully it's not poking through. Oh well, it is. So that needs fixing. Down with you. And down with you. How are we doing over here? It's better. So here's one roof. I need to separate this now into a separate object. So B to box select. Okay. L to select the linked L. Hello. Oh, that's still part of this one. L, 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 L. L, 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 L. P. And then now I'll just... Okay, this needs separating. L, P. Then we'll join these two. Control J. Okay, so we do have some issue here with this one. Scale. Okay, I'll bring this one up to scale it out. Alt Z, grab, G. Wait, move it in. Control S, let's save it. Alright, for this roof, I think I also want to make it a bit stylized. This one has got a little bit more freedom because it's not needing to tile. So Control R, loop cut, maybe like this. And then I'll grab these two, O proportional, and then we'll do G, Z. Slide it up a bit, scale on the X-axis, G, Z. Get a little bit of character going there. I think I'll make these... Oh, okay, proportional off. There we go. And I'll put a big wood beam all the way straight through here. So we'll do Shift D to duplicate these two, right click and do bridge faces. Scale Y, scale Z. Okay, scale Z. Should I put a big beam all the way through? Maybe scale X. Yeah, let's do that. Control R, loop cut a whole bunch of times. And ring select there. O for proportional, G, Z. And just slide that on down. I don't think they necessarily have these beams, but I don't want these beams. So G, Z there, and then, yeah. Okay, maybe this is a little bit too wide still, so scale X. And I'll put a little Control B bevel on that edge too. There we go. Can I make this darker? It's nearly as dark as it can go. I need darker browns actually. That's as dark as it goes. Alright, fair enough. I think I'll also sink this one down a bit, maybe here. So I'll control select to there, control select to there, GZ. Okay, then I need to actually cut these ones too. Control R, loop cut them. Grab these two, GZ, scale it up. That should do. And this one, I think, should I sink it in? Yeah, I think I'll do that. It doesn't need to go up through the roof there. So I'll do that. And finally, I'll put some supports here as well. I'll just copy this face, scale it down. Okay, I'll scale it down, scale it Z, move it in, E to extrude, Control R again, and move this into here, and up with this one. Okay, that could be a support. And Shift E to duplicate, Shift E, let's just place them manually on these beams here. Shift E to duplicate that one. Come down. Rotate. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. L to select the link, we need to Shift E to duplicate it, bring it over to the other side. Rotate Z 180, and then bring this in. Bring this out, and then Shift E to duplicate this one. Bring that up. Shift E to duplicate. I love that you don't have to be like perfect with it. It just adds more character, to be honest. Shift E. Because sometimes it's easy to get carried away and just do everything like perfectly aligned on per the pixel. But that could be a curse sometimes. G, I think I want to also make it look like these are coming out like big support. It definitely adds more character to it too. Control B to duplicate, or to bevel. That's it. All right, I haven't really colored all of the bevels like I was potentially planning to, but I think I'll be all right with that. Well, let's make a chimney as well. Shift D to duplicate, scale Z 0. We can do a few different chimney designs maybe. So E to extrude, and E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude. This is a big chimney. Very. E to extrude, E to extrude. L to select linked, I'll make this like a paler gray there. I think this is too big. Scale Z. Still big chimney, but it's okay. So we'll stylize it a bit too. We'll do it dark inside here first of all. There we go. Actually, I'll do this all the way to black. That's it. And maybe I'll bevel these edges. Control B. And then we'll make it Control R. I'm gonna make it a lot less perfect as well. So proportional is our friend here. G, G, and GG, GG, and here as well. Let's just go crazy a little bit. It'll just have a lot more character, I think. I might even do Control R, and then scale this in a little bit. Control R, put even more character to this part. G to move that up. And should I bevel this side? Maybe, maybe not. G, scale. I think that's sure. And I can rotate this one too, so. Control B to bevel, GG, scale, and let's bevel here as well. Control B, GG, GG, and scale. And this one too. Control B, Control R, scale. All right, that'll work. Chimney number 1, LP to select the chimney 1, roof 1, and now I think it's time to join maybe all of these. No, I'll think a little bit more about that. I'll do an alternative chimney as well. should I keep, here's a decision I have to make, whether to keep, no I should not, I should change the pivot point on this, tab into edit mode, Alt Z to see through, let's grab that face, Shift S, cursor selected, tab out, right click, and set origin to 3D cursor, because now I can just Alt G move that on, or it can stay there for now. I'll do Shift D to duplicate, I'll do another version of a chimney here as well, so let's see how quickly we can make it different. So scale it first of all, Shift Z, scale it, Z, I'll make a smaller one anyway. Done. No, not quite. G, and maybe I can make it so that, let's go top view, get a bit more oblong maybe, and a different color could be good. Let's go for a paler brown, paler gray, but still with a brown tint. G to move that on, G to move that. Don't know what type of design that is. That looks just weird, so I will not do that. But I'll do this instead. Scale, Shift Z, make it thinner. And this one could have some cracks in it maybe. So I'll do GG, 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 and here I to inset, and Alt E to extrude long face normals. Actually no, I'll proportional off, scale it down instead, and then move it to a dark there. So we can have some, oh, too dark there. And I think I'll do a crack here as well. So K, and up to there, that'll do it. I to inset, E to extrude, and G to move that down one step. There we go. And this looks too perfect. Scale, GG, GG. It's just too uniform, the cracked area there. So GG, GG. That's better, I think. It still looks weird, but it's okay. I'll live with it. So that's chimney 2. And maybe I'll do a different alternative roof version as well. So Shift D to duplicate this one. Move it. I'll just move it to this. Oh, I need to merge this one. Okay, so this one's still attached. Alt, select the linked, G, P to separate it, selection. I think I'll merge all of this into one object now. Control J, F2, it's called roof 1, yeah. And I need to change the pivot point of this one too. And I think I'll merge, yeah, I'll merge all of these now as well. G, Control J, module 1. And then here, grab all of these, Control J, F2, module, okay, house, module 1. And house module 2. Merge these ones, Control J, F2, house module 3. And I should probably come up with a better naming scheme for these, because I should know which one has a door and stuff. Control J, F2, house module 3. Okay, that was 4. Okay, house module 4. House module 3. And then here we got roof 1. Okay, house roof. I think I'm gonna name these, so it's all like alphabetically sorted in this same place. House chimney 1 and house chimney 2. And then I need to change the pivot point of this one too, because it needs to be here. Shift S, cursor selected, tab out, right click, set origin, 3D cursor. And now I'll duplicate this one, snap it over to here. We can do a different, like, house version of this one. Maybe I'll do Alt select the linked, scale, I think on scale Z, we'll do a whole different style to this roof. Alt select the linked, delete, vertices. Then I need to also move this whole thing, I think. Control select to here. Make it a little bit thinner. Then move this beam up. It's a steep roof, but I like it. Them two. Why is this duplicate as well? Is everything here duplicate again? No, not that one. Move this up. And then I need to change these supports now. L, 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 L. Alt S to scale them. I'll make them bigger. L to select the link here. L, L. Okay, scale Z. That doesn't work. I'll have to slant these. There we go. And these two. Or that one at least. Why are these duplicate as well? Obviously I have a lot of duplicates somewhere. Here we go. Scale Y. Here, L to select the linked. Scale Y. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's not working. I think we can keep it like that, but I need to fix these beams though. Okay, these are duplicates too. It's driving me nuts. Well, I need a duplicate there, so L select the linked, I'll delete these vertices. I have no idea why I've got duplicates there. I must have pressed the wrong key once. Shift select U as well. G. And here's duplicates again. L select linked, delete vertices. Scale G. G. Scale. I bet the whole roof is duplicate, isn't it? Alt Z. G. Scale. Control R. Scale. Alright, is this duplicate? Yeah, of course it is. Delete. Is this duplicate? L, G, no. Okay, is the whole roof duplicate? No. Is the beam duplicate? No. Good. Alright. Are these duplicates? Yes. But let's get rid of all of these. Because these are going to get remade. Delete. Vertices. Surprise! Still there. L, 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 L. Delete. Vertices. And now we can mirror these. L, 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 L. L selects the linked, by the way, if you didn't know that. That's it. Shift E to duplicate. Move it. Okay, I've got some stuff poking through the roof here. Scale Y. No, X. -1. Alt N. And then I could have done Shift N because we need to recalculate the normals. Bring it into here. And now I'll just fix this. Don't fix what's not broken, but that was broken, so G, 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 and I think we're good. No, still got some geometry poking through here. There we go. All right, and this one should have a top window then, I guess. I like that roof. I think I like that roof more. How about that? I'm going to slide down though. I don't think the Santa will be able to run on the slopes here. Maybe. Okay, let's do I to inset. S to scale. G to move that on down or just move it down. Scale. Scale. And then here, E to extrude. Control plus, I'll have to scale it again on Shift X. Okay, no, just X. Scale Y. G, and there. And here I think I might cheat a little bit here. So I'll do Shift D to duplicate that, scale it down, Alt E to extrude long face normals, Alt select the linked, G to move it, scale it down again, and then here go to a dark brown again, very dark. And again, am I Z solid? Am I inverted? Alt N, recalculate outside. Yeah, I was inverted. That happens all the time. Control R, scale, G. Control R, scale. Control R, scale, G. Scale. Okay. Alt Z. Material preview. That's good. So we've got a little window up there now. And then let's do a house, like an extent. Oh, I've got some stuff poking through here. Let's grab that one and that one. Scale Y, no? Scale Y. Yeah, maybe like that. All right. Now, here, maybe we can grab this face here. Shift E to duplicate it, and we'll do one for this one first, I think. Scale, E to extrude, and should it poke? Yeah, it can poke out like that actually. Control R, move that one up. This is cute. Scale X, and Control R, scale Z0. And then we'll put a window here as well. Control R, Control R. Scale X. And that could have been a round window. Who knows? I think this needs to slope a little bit more as well to match this tall. So select those, Shift E to duplicate that. Scale it up, move it down. Alt E to extrude long face normals. Alt select the linked. G, move it down to dark brown. I don't know if it's the same dark brown, probably not. Control R, Control R. Let's move those down a bit. And then Control R, move that up to match the parent house. There we go. And I have to get the same color for these. It's driving me nuts that it's a different shade. Well, it was the same shade. Maybe it's just the lighting. And we need some beams here as well, so I'll have to grab. Maybe I'll... what's the quickest? Is it to grab another beam or just make some new ones? I think I might just make some new ones. So Shift E to duplicate, scale it down, move it, bring it over there. And E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, G to move, L. I'm a bit torn whether to use that curve method or whether I should just do my own extrusion. I'm so used to just box modeling my own stuff. But if you're making a lot of beams and want a lot of variations, it's probably the curve method. That's the better one to do. Control. But I think I've got, it feels like I've got more control when I do it manually like this. E to extrude. G to move, E to extrude, and here we'll do Control R, Shift E to duplicate, scale it down, G, E to extrude. We'll do the same here. Grab that face there, Shift E to duplicate, scale it down slightly, E to extrude it. And have I got inverted? No, nothing is inverted, great. And then I'll put maybe a support here as well. So we'll grab that one, Shift E to duplicate it, scale it down, and then move it down to, or E to extrude it. Alt Z, it's tricky to see here, but just move that whole thing in. Move it up. Control B to bevel. Control R and E to extrude. And Alt select the linked. Now I'm surely inverted it. Nope. Incredible. Shift E to duplicate that one, and that's our two supports. And now we'll put a window here as well, so E to extrude that one. And then we'll do the same as before. Shift D to duplicate that. Scale it. Shift Y, we don't want to scale it on that one. Alt E, extrude long face normals. Alt select the linked, move it in, and check again. Is it inverted? Yeah, it is. Shift N to flip that on. And H select, no, just select that apparently. And this one needs to be window, there we go. Control R, let's make it a little bit more irregular. There we go. And bevel, maybe this one, Control B. GG, GG, scale. Control R, scale it. G. That could do it. So our window section. So that's a roof mod. Okay, I want to move this one in a little bit too. I think that could be sufficient. You could add more details to them maybe later on, but I think that will be good. And now we need to check if this is compatible with okay, first of all I need to separate it. L, 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 L. P, separate selection. And I wonder if this is compatible with this. No, can you still stick it here? I guess we could stick it so it goes like through the roof and down like this. Maybe we can still do that. Let's check. Move this one in a bit. Oh! I thought that was joined. Control J. And this should be house module 2. Which one's this? Okay, roof module 1. And then we should probably... Actually, what I need to do is to make it a little bit more compatible. I'm actually just gonna E to extrude that on. Because then we can really stick it anywhere. And this one as well. Grab that one. E to extrude. E to extrude. R to rotate. Select the link there, Shift E to... This will be hidden in most houses, but if I need to put it somewhere like slightly different, it could be good to have this geometry, and it's not like really going to overload the engine by any means. So we'll grab this one too, L, Shift E to duplicate, and then just make it slightly different. Scale, and G to move that in, G to move that, and then we'll just, I think we'll extrude these supports. Extrude. That's it. And then I think I'll put the pivot point on the base here, I think. Shift S, cursor selected, right click, set origin 3D cursor. So now this house module should work for all purposes. I think you could even like put it on the roof like this if you wanted to. But this will work here. And it'll probably work all the way sunk down into like a house like this. There we go. Yeah, that works too. And then it works for these for sure. Okay, we should also make a base plate for a house, I think. So I'll grab that one, Control select, Shift D to duplicate, scale it up, and X to dissolve limited, and then move it down to here. So like every house can have this base probably. E to extrude. That's too big. So scale it down again. Maybe that scale. And then E to extrude up to here. I'll select the linked. I think this could be like a concrete base for all houses. There we go. Too bright. Too dark. Or too bright still. There we go. And I'll just loop cut this a whole bunch. Control B, GG, move it into there. And Control B, bevel. They should be able to rotate as well around the different houses. Control Shift B, bevel that corner. Control B, GG, 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 and move it out a bit. Then bevel that whole corner. Out, in, bevel, GG, 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 and maybe bevel this one too. Alright, so this one, separate it, P and F2 house base 1. And could add a sign here as well. So let's put, like, grab that one, Shift D to duplicate it, scale Z, G to move that on, E to extrude it, L to select the linked, put it here maybe, and then Shift D to duplicate that, scale it down, move it out, E to extrude it, and both sides here, I to inset, Alt E to extrude long face normals, and here I'm just going to move it up to like a bright yellow like that. I'm not going to put anything on the sign yet, maybe we could have some interchangeable things there. Control R, scale that down, and I don't know what I should do here, Shift D, scale X, scale Y, E to extrude, Control B. Don't know what this is. Assign. L, L, L. Some small props that we can just make place, I guess. This one we could probably extrude a bit longer as well in case we need it. Z, is it inverted? Nope. So Shift S, cursor selected, right click, set origin to 3D cursor, and this one's called house sign 1. We'll do a light here as well, I think. So we'll grab that one. Oh, we'll grab the same one. S to scale this one down, scale it down, move it in, E to extrude. And I should really look what these lights could look like, but let's just do Shift D to duplicate and right click, subdivide. We'll go to, I haven't used this today at all, circle modifier on loop tools. Maybe it should hang actually, E to extrude. So I'll move this one up to here and E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, and then here Shift select those, Shift E to duplicate, scale it up, E to extrude, and grab these, and I to inset, move it up, extrude, and S to scale. Here we'll do duplicate, just do X limited as all because I don't need those extra verts. S to scale it, E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, S to scale. And then here, let's just put a whole bunch of I to inset twice, Alt E to extrude long face normals, and then just do this into like quite a bright shiny orange emission. There we go. And it's too perfect, so G to move it, S to scale it, G to move it, G, 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 scale, scale, and G. We have to do the same for the sign here as well. It's too geometrically good. G, 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 and G. Then here, just do Alt-Z, see if we can find the interface. Shift-S, cursor selected, right-click, set origin to 3D cursor. F2, house, light. A balcony. How do we do balcony best? We'll do it like this. Shift E to duplicate, scale Z 0. Okay, what happened there? I've got proportional. Shift E to duplicate, move it up. Scale Z 0, scale, and then E to extrude, and then Shift D to duplicate that, I think, and E to extrude 3 meters or 2.4 meters. There we go. And then we'll do a door up here. So I to inset. Okay, this needs to go down a little bit further. Control R. There. Control R. Here. Maybe there. Still. And then Control R. GZ 2 meters up. Control R. Scale X, and then E to extrude. And that could be maybe a wood section. Should it be? Yeah, just for some different. And we'll slant that one. And there's like a posh balcony here, or something. So we'll do Shift E to duplicate that, scale it down slightly, Alt E to extrude long face normals. Alt select the linked, scale Z, and that's our balcony railing. Should it really be that solid? No, it should not. Scale Z. So we'll do a base there. I'll do Shift D to duplicate and do a top here. Okay, we need to GZ 1.1 meters or something. And now we need to put the beams here. So how should I do them best? I could just do... Should I use the method I used before, or should I use the manual method here? Think, think, think. All right, Shift D to duplicate. I'll do the manual, I think. Scale it, bring it in, move it up. E to extrude. There we go. Alt select the linked. Here we go. Shift D, duplicate, Y-axis, and then now I can just do Shift R a bunch of times. And then here I'll just manually tweak it. It doesn't have to be perfect distances. And then here, Alt select the linked, Shift D to duplicate X-axis, Shift R. And a little bit less perfectly distributed. L, that's it. And a little bit of cheating going on here. Shift D to duplicate, Y-axis. Oh, that's too tight. Alt select linked, Shift D, Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Control R. Control R, Control R. These are quite far apart. Scale, Control R, scale, Control R, scale, and Control. It's a little bit safer, like in this direction. Control R, scale, Control R, scale, Control R, scale, Control R, scale, Control R, scale. Control R, scale, Control R, G, Control R, G, Control R, and scale, and G, Control R, G, Control R, G. I guess I've got screencast keys so you can actually see which keys I'm pressing, but I'm still saying it all the time. G, Control R, G, Control R, G, Control R, G, Control R, scale. Okay, so that's the railing. I think I want it to come out a little bit in some parts as well. G, Control R, G, Control R, G, Control R, scale, and Z. Yeah, that's it. A door here. It was Shift E to duplicate it, scale it down, E to extrude, L to select the link, scale X, it's too wide. Control R. Here I'm just going to put a light at the top, E to extrude, and grab this one, put it on a bit of a pale but shiny section there. And the door could be I to inset, E to extrude. That one will make darker even. Black. Should we? Yeah, why not? Put a roof here, Shift E to duplicate that one, scale, Alt E to extrude long face normals. And this is breaking the design a bit actually, so I'm gonna be doing something similar. Scale X, grab these two, move them down, because it just didn't fit the slope there. Shift D to duplicate that one, scale it, move it down, Alt E to extrude long face normals, L to select the linked. We're already on the darkest here, aren't we? Yeah, so kind of can't really do it any darker. Control R twice, O for proportional, GZ, and here, grab those two, GZ, and scale X. And I think this needs to be a different color after all, so G there, that could do. Or I guess I have to go with the same bright color, yeah. It needs to be matching. Move that in. And then we need to put some wood beams here as well. Shift D, duplicate, move it down to there. And guess what? E to extrude, E to extrude. And L to select link, Shift D to duplicate that, move it to there, Control R, G, Control R, scale, G, Control R, scale. And that could do. And then we need the support here as well. So we'll just put a couple of beams here, I think. Shift D to duplicate, scale X. All the way down to there. And E to extrude. Bring that in. Control R to loop cut and bring it in. Control R to loop cut, scale G, Control R, scale G, L to select the linked, and then now we'll duplicate this one into 3, I think, or 4 maybe. 3 big strong ones. Scale G, G, scale, G, scale, and Control R. I have to make this a little bit less perfect too. G, 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 Control R, and G, and G, G, Control B, bevel, GG, and GG. And separate this into a separate object. Actually, it might be simpler to even do it the other way around because of all these. Let's just go. I think it's going to be easier actually to do the opposite. I should have thought about that before. Or I'll just do it. L, 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 L. L, 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 L. Spam the L key. Okay, here I can probably box select here. And then circle select. Oh, that's what I can do. Circle select and then just control plus on the keypad. Circle select, enter, and control plus. And we got these two as well, or these few. L. Oh, wrong one. L. P. Selection and called house balcony. Okay, I'll put a beam up on top here as well. So Shift D to duplicate it, move it up to here, and E to extrude, G to move, E to extrude, G to move, and E to extrude, G to move. That's it. And should I put a little, since I'm already on it here, scale, Shift Z, make it thinner. And then Shift D to duplicate it, put it here, and grab that top, and grab that top. That's it. That should do. And now for some reason I want to put another beam here. And one here. Going crazy now. Rotate. And I think these needs to come in as well. Control R and sink this down. Okay, I've got this needs to come out a little bit. Okay, that's our balcony. And oh yeah, now we need to snow cover these two. Have I hid something? Yeah, house module, that one. Don't need to snow cover those ones. But I think the time has come. Oh no, I need one more thing. I need one more thing. And that is to put like an... let's see, we'll grab that one. That face? No. Okay, we'll grab that face. Shift D to duplicate, scale Z, and scale Y. I want to create one of these things. I don't know what they're called. Burspråk på svenska. In Swedish, maybe not. Can't remember. I still want it though. And it'll be difficult to fit next to that wide window, but I think I can still... let's try anyway. So like this, Control R to loop cut, scale Y, bring it into here, and let's move it into there, and then grab those, Control R, and here I want 3 windows. I to inset, we've already got individual, so that's good. Alt D to extrude long face normals. G to move this to emission over here. Very Christmassy, I think. Grab this, Shift D to duplicate it, S to scale it, E to extrude, S to scale, and we'll do some sort of a base here as well. So Shift D to duplicate that one, scale it, E to extrude, S to scale, and I'm not quite sure like what material this should be, but I'm guessing it should be some sort of a brown, considering everything else is brown or pale. And I need to also put beams around here. And this one, I'm debating whether I should try that method again. No, I think it's, I don't know if it saves enough time, to be honest. I can try one more time. So I'll grab those everywhere where I want to beam. And I guess I want them all the way across to here. And then Shift D to duplicate, P to separate by selection, Tab, right click, okay. Can I select it? There we go. Right. Convert to curve. Go to the curve. Change the depth. Oh yeah, if I want round ones here, that could work. Fill gaps. Resolution. Bring it down. Instead of square, maybe I should have like logs here. I'll try that. So tab. Okay, let's convert it back into a mesh now. tab into edit mode. I think it actually detaches these. Maybe not. But M, merged by distance. Yeah, I think it's creating a lot of extra verts or something. So I'm not sure about that one. A, select everything, scale down to 0, G to move it. Oh yeah, we need the material. That's another downside by doing that method. So you keep grabbing the material. And then Alt Z. And now we'll just O proportional, scale G, and G, 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 scale, 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 G. And here I'll do around the windows as well. I mean, check this method instead. So if I Alt G, Alt select on the edges there, Shift E to duplicate them, scale them down, Alt E to extrude along face normals, Alt E to extrude along face normals, and Control plus to select everything, Alt S to scale them out. I think that method is faster, to be honest. Move that out. Oh, okay, that's terrible, because I messed up the geometry. Maybe on this one, should I just do this instead? Maybe this method would work. So Shift D to duplicate, scale it. No, okay, it's because I've got some slanted stuff going on there. All right, let's go back to there, scale it, Control R, scale G to, G to move it, Control R, scale G to move that on, Control R, scale G, and Control R, scale G, and Alt Z, grab those verts, G to move that on, scale that on. Okay, I need to fix this anyway, so let's use that method then. I guess it is good after all. So I'll hide these. I'll hide this whole object. Hide. Tab into the mode. So I'm gonna make. I'll use that method again now. I think for this is actually good. So there you go. Shift E to duplicate it, and P selection, separate it. Grab that one. Go back to, or right click on it. Convert to curve. Go to the curve. Offset 0.2 meters. Okay, no. I need to go down here. Bevel 0.2 meters. That's way too thick. 0.1. And bring down to there. Should I keep it like logs here? Maybe I will. Fill gaps or caps or whatever. And right click, convert to mesh. Change the material back to Invensia Pixpal, tab into edit mode, H select everything, scale down to 0, and then move it to like this dark brown. And that's our framing. And we can move that out a bit. Scale. Okay. Control R. I forgot that we had the vertical one, so we got a bit double there now. And select, and select, and go dark. Okay, I'm not loving that, so I might scale it on the Z axis. Scale the whole thing down. And I think these needs to move in. This has got a lot more complicated than I was planning for. Alt, select the links. Why did it go so complicated suddenly? Scale G. G, scale, scale, Gee, I just have to make it thicker then, apparently. Scale. Scale. G. G. Scale. Alt select. G. Scale. And this one's an issue too. Nerd. Scale. Scale, Shift Z. Just make it a lot thicker then. L. Scale, Shift Z. And I think that might do. There we go. That took a lot more work than I was planning to do. Alright, but it works. And we should separate the two. LL, maybe I can redo this one if it's a disaster. LLLLL. There we go. P, separate by selection, and we need to grab these two. Shift select that one, Control J, F2, house, bay, or something, 1. And move it into here. Shift S, cursor selected, right click, and okay, I missed apparently this stuff. There we go. Control J, move it in, tab, Shift S, cursor selected, right click, come up, set origin to 3D cursor. And I think I'll just grab that on, Shift D to duplicate it, scale, and we'll do here. Alt select that on, Shift D to duplicate that on, and there. And oop. What am I doing? Scale G, rotate, scale G. And this is quite fun to make these house modules, to be honest. Scale, scale, and this is too perfect, so G, G, and G, 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 and that's it. Okay, I think that module is done too now. Alright, let's put some snow on these. So we'll grab this one and go real snow, I guess. 1 meter of snow. And I think I need to do selected faces for all of these. There we go. Take that away. Oh no, that one needs to be selected. So we're gonna put some snow on this. Control S first to save it. And we'll go to tab out of edit mode and add snow. And we had an error. What happened? That's no good, is it? Try it again then. Nope. No snow for you. Why is it not adding me snow? Me snow. Okay, selected faces. Wait then. Nope. Add material. Okay, it's because it doesn't have snow material or something. What, you've created it? Okay, let's try a different module then. This one. And control select to here. Add selected faces, add snow. Nope. Okay, that's a shame. Maybe if I quit Blender and then come back in again. I'll do save incremental first, just in case I messed something up. Quit Blender. Start Blender. H nose. Drink coffee. Load house. And try snow. No. Why? Oh, there we go. We got snow. But I need to have selected faces. Add snow. Is it because this is hidden? That's probably what it is, actually. So I'll delete all of these. Try again now. Snow is showing. Oh, okay, it was just hidden. It was adding it, even though it got an error. That's good. So I think I'm gonna just raise the snow a bit and make it a little bit thicker than, because you can only add a maximum of 1 meter of snow. What country is that? So G. All right, so tab into edit mode, and then GZ. I think I'm gonna move it up to like here, and then make it some like less uniform thickness. So I'll grab that on G to move that on. G. G. Oh, nice. And some overhang here as well. So that's our roof snow for this one. Looks cozy. Okay, let's just add snow to this one. 3, grab that. Real snow, add snow. Perfect. Tab, mark it, add snow. Nice. We'll add it to this one too. There we go, add snow. And here. Select that one and that one. Tab out, add snow. Now it's working better. Then grab this one. There to here. Control plus, can we do that? No. Maybe if I do from here to here. No, there to there. Control plus. Tab, add snow. And then here, we need to add it to this whole thing. Add snow. Oh, we got some nice snow on the railing there. I like how that hangs. Nice. Here we need to add snow to this one too, I guess. Control plus. There we go. Tab, add snow. Yeah, that's it. It can be in front of the door too, I think. Grab that on. Those, or not in there maybe. Tab, add snow. And here. Control plus, tab, add snow. Yes. Cozy. Nice. Alright, we need to bring this in now. I'm excited to see what it looks like in Unity now. But I think I might just make it a little bit thicker. GZ. GZ. And that should do, I think. I think I have to decimate it. How many polygons are we talking here? Tab. 8, select everything. 100 or 53,000 birds. It's not a disaster. I think I'm gonna keep it like that actually. So we'll call this one's called roof 1. So this one's roof 1 snow. House roof 1 it needs to be. I want everything to sort into that. And this is house module 1, house module 2, house module 3. So this is, I'll just grab that. Oop. F, Control C, snow. And then this one was house bay snow. This one is house roof 2. So this would be house roof 2 snow. Okay, I didn't separate the light apparently. L, 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 L. P, selection. House light, and this one was house module 4, I guess. How we doing? Yeah. And this is house module 4 snow. Do we need I think we need light on this too, right? So add snow. Okay, I don't have any selected faces. That's why. That's all. Okay. I think I need to select the faces here. So there, alt select, tab, selected faces, add snow. Okay, maybe not 1 meter of snow on a light. 0.2, add snow. Oh yeah, that's better. That's cute. And here as well, I'll do like that. Tab, add snow. That's good. So this one is called Snowball. House light. And then this is house light snow. House sign 1. House sign 1 snow. Okay, this one should be light 1 then. Let's keep it consistent. 1 snow. And here we had house module 4. House module 4 snow. We got balcony, right? House balcony, hopefully. Yeah. 1. House balcony 1 snow. And roof module 1 snow. And I think that's it. This is all of it, I think. Yeah, I'm excited now. Now we're gonna bring it in and see what it looks like. Window shutters. I've got spare window shutters. Yep, okay, let's get rid of those. Delete. And what are you guys doing? Okay, you need to be attached to this house though. Control J. That's it. House modules are done. Our Bavarian house modules. Took a bit of time. Like, coming up to 2 hours now. But I think just overshooting the 2 minutes or 10 minutes just slightly. Let's bring them. I think they can be distributed like this when we export actually. I think we're okay with that. But for the sake of just in case, I think I'll just Shift S, cursor selected, and I'm gonna put the snow origin at the same place as the mother module. I think that's pretty important. So I'll do the same for this one. Here's the roof module. So we'll do Shift S, cursor selected. Select this one, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Because the snow system is very picky that it needs to not be offset, then the textures are misaligned. So Shift S, cursor selected, right click on the snow, set origin to 3D cursor. Control S, let's save this. There we go, Shift S, cursor selected, and this one is too far down. So we need to tab into edit mode of this one and fix this one. There, Shift S, cursor selected, right click. So we need to set origin 3D cursor, set origin 3D cursor. We've got this one, we've got the house base one, that's fine. And this one, Shift S, cursor selected, right click on the snow, set origin, cursor selected. Here we go, Shift S, cursor selected, tab, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Shift S, cursor selected, right click on this, or select the snow, set origin to 3D cursor. Shift S, cursor selected, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. And the last one, Shift S, cursor selected, that one, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. And I said the last one, but it wasn't because it's this one, Shift S, right click on the snow, set origin to 3D cursor, and Shift S and snow, set origin to 3D cursor. I think we're safe now. Should I try to export them? I think I want them aligned. Let's see. Let's move this big chimney to this house. I'm gonna try to export them like this and then see how it goes in Unity. So I'll select all of these. I still have stuff called Snowball. Okay, get rid of you. Okay, so what are we doing here? I need to rename you Snow, Chimney Snow. Chimney Snow. That's it. And these, I should probably, oh, we got another snowball here. Get rid of you. Okay, and these don't need snow because they don't have anything, so that's it. Let's mark it. File, export, FBX, selected, house 1, or house modules 1. Or house 1 modules. Export. Unity. So we've got our Christmas scene here. Environment. Alright, so here's our Unity scene, and now let's see. We have to prep the prefabs first, so house modules, we'll bring them in here. And these will look wrong to begin with, because we need to assign the materials and things. Let's move them up to here. Those are some bright houses. Let's expand this one. Right-click, prefab, unpack completely. Let's start by reparenting all the snow objects. So we got that one. They're named same, so it's pretty convenient. And easy to move these. And house 4 module. And I'm missing a few, but it's okay because those don't need snow. Some of the middle sections there. That's it. And now I'll create a bunch of prefabs, I think. And it's very important. This is interesting because it's very important that the offset is not this different. Why is that not the same? Okay, I have not set the snow origin correctly on this one. Balcony. Okay, let's set the pivot point on the balcony to here. No, to there. Shift S, cursor selected. And then we need to set the origin to 3D cursor, and also for the snow, set the origin to the 3D cursor. Control S, right click, move, export, FBX, and then just overwrite this one. And it should automatically update this one. Origin. Okay, it was because I broke the prefab. Oh, that's... Oh no, center. What's going on here? Let's see. Why are these different? Something is not correct here. F2, house 1 balcony. F2, house 1 house balcony 1. Something is not right. Export, FBX, house 1 modules, apply transform, re-import it, delete this, bring in the modules, bring it up. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I didn't do that properly. Anyway, so now I need to reparent these. Right click, prefab, unpack completely. Move you there, move you there, move, 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 and move, move, reparent, 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 reparent. And now let's alt-click this one and open it so all of these are compacted. Grab these and bring them into prefabs. And it's multiply, and this is why it's nice that they're all called house, because then I know where they are. And then now I can get rid of them. Double click on balcony, and now we need to prep this. Hopefully this will work now. I need to set my material to the correct one. This one, actually it can stay on default, I think. And now I should have my interactive snow surface and pick the settings and compile depth texture. Get an error for the first time for some stupid reason, but if I do it again, it works. So strange. How am I doing? Ooh, this is weird. Okay. So I see that I need to, unfortunately, move everything into the center screen because it's creating way too big of a render texture here. So I need to, unfortunately, like Alt-G all of this. And then that didn't work. That's no good. That means that this pivot point is not correct. So Shift-S, cursor selected, right-click, set origin to 3D cursor. There, 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 there. It's very important that the origins are the same for the snow and for the house. Otherwise the alignment will not work. So Alt-G, 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 all of this is working. Alt-G, Alt-G. I could do an export script later on that just make sure that everything is like in Origo. So hopefully this will work better now. So if I do tab, come on, there, mark everything. Everything's selected, right? Yeah. Export FBX, and hopefully it should just automatically update now. Balcony, snow, it's important there, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I could have kept it scattered like this. Let's go Control Z a few times. Scatter it again. I think I can actually get away with it. I'm missing one house module, right? Hello. House module 1, where are you? There. I think this will still work actually. Export FBX. There we go. And then now I just need to make sure that these are to 0, 0, 0. That's right. Select U, compile depth texture. Now, okay, you're still offset way too much. Failed to create texture because of an invalid parameter. Texture must have a width greater than 0. Ah. Okay. It's expecting the pivot point to be in the center. Let's look if I go on... let's go into house module 1. I bet you it'll work for this one. Select URP. Okay, I don't, and this one doesn't need snow, so let's grab house module 3. Let's see, house module 3, you will have snow. URP. Add component, snow surface, settings, compile. And then it's wasting a bit of a texture space there. Okay. Well, that one worked. And I think the roof ones will work too. Let's see. House module 4, you have snow, right? So URP. And we got add component, snow surface, assign settings, compile texture twice. Okay, your pivot point is not correct. Okay. So I need to select that face, Shift S, cursor selected, right click on you, set origin to 3D cursor, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Save. And I need to fix these two, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I need the pivot point to be in the center of this object. So I need to go select this one, right click, set origin to center volume. And then need to select this one, or this one again, Shift S, cursor selected, right click, set object to 3D cursor. And that's no good either. It needs to be center volume. right click, or Shift S, right click, set origin to surface center, and Shift S, cursor selected, select this one, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. And the same goes for these. So Shift S, cursor, no, right click, set origin to surface center, Shift S, cursor selected, right click on this one, set 3D cursor. There we go. And this one is alright, that one is alright, this roof one is okay. This one should have a center one too. So right click on this one, set origin, surface center, Shift S, cursor selected, right click on this one, set origin to 3D cursor. And now we export again. Control S, file, export, FBX, house modules 1. Go back. That one's fixed now, but I need to recalculate snow probably. Compile depth texture. Okay, we need to 0, 0, 0. This is why there's a problem with this one. Compile depth texture. Why have I got no depth texture now? Invalid parameter. Texture must have a size greater than 0. Why are these rotated as well? 0 and 0. Is that what's causing it? Compile depth texture. No? Bound size. What is our issue here? You're not even meant to have snow there. Okay, we need to fix the rotations too. I'm guessing it's... Yeah, so Control A, apply rotation. Have we got anything else that's rotated? Yeah, Control A, apply rotation. Nothing else is rotated, right? No. Okay, let's export again. File, export, FBX. Export. File, export, FBX. Did I overwrite something now? Oh well, I'll check it. Select you, compile depth texture. We're still getting an error here. Okay, let's reset you then. Reset. Interactive snow, compile depth texture. Still nothing. Okay, remove component. Remove component. It's called snow. Compile depth texture. There we go. Alright, so I don't know what. I have to fix that. That's the thing, if I'm going to release that as an asset, it's going to have to require a lot of making sure that it works for everyone, so you don't run into these type of problems. And here we've got an issue too. 0. And this one needs to be 0, 0, 0. We've got the base. Correct texture, compile depth texture, no errors, no, that's correct. We've got house module 2, we just need to fix your material, I think, and add a collider, add component, mesh collider. There we go, you're done, and house module 1, add component, mesh collider, And the URP texture is correct. Position is correct. And how was number 2 here? Did we have the correct position? No, we did not. 0. That's it. All good. And how was number 3? Did we have you at 0? Yep. Number 4, did we have you at 0? Yep. We've got... Let's go back up to the top here. Balcony. Now we should be able to fix you. So you're at 0. Compile depth texture. And this is looking much better. Control S. Let's go house base. Yeah, you need color. URP. And a mesh collider you need. And you need to be at 0, 0, and 0 rotation. And then we had number, say, lights. Okay, chimney. Base. Bay 1. Set the material. Add the snow surface. There we go. Reset the position of the base one. We're here. And set the settings and then compile depth texture. You're good. Okay, we got the error ones. Compile again. That's it. And your texture is good. Yep. And this is only 64 by 64 pixels, so that's good. Grab the next one. Chimney. 0, 0, 0. Set the material. Add interactive snow surface. Pick the settings. Compile, compile. Save. Chimney 2. URP. Add snow surface. Settings. Make sure we're at 0, 0, 0. And compile twice. This is good. Your is only 32 by 32 pixels. That's good. We've got house light, this little tiny thing, 0, 0, 0, and that's apparently rotated. And I want you to face in the other direction, really, in Z, but never mind. URP. Okay, right should be right. Let's fix your rotation. Control A, apply rotation. Control A, apply rotation. You're not rotated. You're not rotated. Chimney, are you rotated? No. Good. Export. And overwrite. Actually, I'm going to check if the file size is correct on the other one now. Or did I override something? FPX. No, that's good. So 0. It's still facing in the wrong direction, but at least it's not rotated there. So we got the URP. We add the snow surface. Set the settings. And compile depth texture. And go back. We've got house module 1. You're done. House roof. This should be fun. Base, and then we've got URP, and we've got add interactive snow surface. Set the settings, compile twice. Nice. And we've got house roof 2, zero it out. Oh, okay, we've got a big issue here. That one's offset for some reason. But we're okay, I think. Select, select. Add snow surface. Set the settings. Compile twice. Done. What else did we have? The sign, is that the last thing? Yeah. Sign 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Where are you? Okay, and we have some more rotational issues. Why do we have that? Export FBX. Oh, sorry. It just looked like that was the snow. So URP, you're okay. You're safe. Add snow surface, settings, compile depth texture twice, and this one didn't work, or no? Why not? Oh, okay, here we go. It's because the stupid pivot point needs to be in the center. Right click, set origin to surface. Right click. Shift S, cursor selected. Right click, set origin to 3D cursor. And this one, Shift S. No, right click, origin to surface center. Shift S, cursor selected. And last one, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. They have the same, no, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. There we go. And select everything. Export FBX house modules. Go back in. Now you should compile, hopefully. Or not. Let's reset you. Compile that texture. Ah, it's not working. Okay, because it hasn't updated the pivot points. File, export, FBX. Now then, there we go. Now you should compile your depth texture, right? Okay, reset you. Settings, compile. Why? Okay, remove component. Compile. There we go. Finally. And I think I need to do the same for the lamp again, or the lights. There we go. Your pivot point is not so good. Okay, it might still work. Let's see. Compile. Okay, that'll do. I think we're ready now, finally, to start bringing them in. It takes a while to prep it, but let's see now. Well, let's assemble a house. I'm gonna create an empty somewhere. That's 000. House 1. Model 1. And then we'll grab a house. Let's see, I hope this works like decent now. House base 1. And then maybe I can move you up now to here. And then we'll see what we can do. Then we've got one of the 3 and 4 have the doors, right? We've got a door there. And then I'm going to grab module 2. And then we can snap you up by 3 units. I think if I did it right, yeah. And then we put one of the roofs on. Roof 1 maybe. Ding, 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 ding. And no balcony on you. I think that you're done like that. Let's move you down to here and create I'll do a separate house prefabs, I think. Folder houses. What happened? Create folder houses. There we go. And you can go in there. So we'll place you somewhere in the world. Maybe there. And then we'll create a duplicate of you. And here we're going to change the base module to the other door one. Maybe I'll reset the position on this one. And the rotation. So here we'll substitute base 1. No, base 1 is a right, but we'll do module 4 instead. And take away module 3. And we've got an issue with module 4, of course we do. Why? You're not aligned. Why not? Okay, so Shift S, cursor selected, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Thank you. Export, FBX. House modules. And there we go. Thank you. And then I need to recompile you because you will have the wrong texture property. Compile, compile. There we go. So house number 4, you got the thing there. And then we'll grab a different roof for you. We'll grab the roof 2. And then snap it up to there. And you can have just a plain one like that, I guess. Well, we'll swap out your middle module to module 2 with module 1. And we can rotate these. These will create quite a lot of different houses now with the different rotations, I think. And you're pretty done, I think. You can be done. 0. So we'll call you house model 2. And then we'll create a prefab out of you. And original prefab, let's see. A variant. No, original will do. So we've got 2 houses now. Can I save this as a different prefab? Or I'll just duplicate this one now. Control D, duplicate. Name this one house model 3. We'll go in here. We'll stay in this designer mode, I think. This will do. And we'll put a balcony on this one, maybe. So we've got prefabs. House. Where are you? A house balcony. 1. There we go. G to move you up. Oh, nice. There we go. Cozy. So I think, and then we'll just, I guess, rotate you. And that could be it. Should we put a light on this one? No sign, just a light. He's gonna bang his head on this one, I think. It's okay. Go back to houses. Let's duplicate you. Number 3. Make it your number 4. We can rotate the base plate. It's not gonna make a huge difference, I don't think. And this one. Maybe we'll do the entrance. I think that'll work. We'll take away the light. Rotate you to face that direction. I guess that will work. Okay, you are too low actually, but it's okay. And then take away the balcony on this one. Should we flip this around? No, that won't make much of a difference, I don't think. But I'll put the bay on you. Up here maybe? That's a good thing, it can be on the ground or in the air, I think. Yeah, why not? You're done. Model 5. We'll make a low house now, I guess. So rotate back. And then I'll do a low one with a high roof. And a bay window. No, not the bay. I'll do this loft one. What was it called? A roof module or something? Oh, we don't have any chimneys on them. House balcony, house bay. I'm missing one, right? I'm missing one. Roof module. There you go. You need fixing. House roof. That's because I didn't name it house. I knew I was going to get caught out by that. House roof module 1. So we need to prep you. There we go. URP. Add interactive snow surface. Set the settings and compile depth texture twice and back. And now we can go back into the house. Number 5. Oh, number 4. Okay, I edited number 4 apparently. That's okay. And prefabs. House. Roof module 1. Whoa, that's too far away. And I didn't reset you. So house roof module 1. 0, 0, 0 and 0. So I need to recompile that because the position was wrong. Compile. And here we go. Back to houses. Number 4 I was in. There we go. Cute. All right. Number 5, that was you with the big bay. And we'll duplicate number 5, make it number 6. There's going to be quite a lot of different houses from this, I think. Now we can, I'll get rid of the tall one, go back to prefabs. Let's, oh, I still have to put the chimneys in. I'm going to forget that, I think. Roof 1. Snap you up to there. And you can also have a bay window, right? Let's check this out. Maybe like that. Should it have 2? Yeah, why not? It looks a bit identical, but never mind. I think it'll work. And maybe I'll rotate the base again. Rotate. Boink. Why not? That's it. We'll do house number... I'll duplicate this one. House number 7. And we'll put a balcony on you. And a bay window. How about that? So we've got balcony. We'll rotate the balcony this time. Rotate here. Can we put the balcony here on this one? That can work. Like a lower balcony. Got some issue with the snow poking through there. Maybe I'll have to fix that at some point. Yeah, I think that's a good place for the balcony. And then we'll do bay. Should we do a bay one? This is going to be the luxury house. Bay. here. And then we're gonna do the roof module here as well. 2 roof modules. Will it fit? Not really. Oh, we've got an issue with the snow here. Why? Have I got some issue here with the snow again? Roof module. Okay, Control A, apply rotation for crying out loud. I'll move that snow up. Let's fix that while we're at it. Mark everything. File, export, FBX, module houses. Let you re-import. There we go. And you're flipped now. We've got shear prefabs, roof module, 0, 0. You're okay. Yeah, balcony. That's okay. So what's going on in the house prefab? Why are you flipped? Oh, okay. Well, now you're not flipped anymore. There we go. So I don't know if I'll fit 2 of these, but I can try. Control D. I'd have to tighten them in like this, but maybe that works. No, it goes a bit weird with the... Okay, I'll have to make a smaller module later, maybe. There we go. So you got a balcony and a bay window and this one. And you should have a sign, right? And a light. So sign. On one side, maybe here on that corner, and then we'll have a light here as well. Light. Cozy. There we go. You're done. And now I'm gonna make a triple story house now. Rename. Can I rename you? Why not? There. 8. So let's move these 2 up. Rotate you to have 1 window there. Get rid of the bay window. Rotate the base. And then put, that's module 1, so we'll put module 2 in here as well. I'm still gonna forget the chimneys, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we've got some space there, but that's okay. I think I should have that one facing that one. Yeah. And yeah, I'll keep the steep roof, why not? And maybe the balcony can be on this floor, on that one. No, I'm gonna keep the balcony up here, on the loft. And the bay window. Or like the roof thing. That's a nice tall building. Okay, and now let's just place the chimneys and let's try these different houses in the world. I can do more variations later on, but let's put a big chimney on this one. Chimney. Okay, big chimney I said. That's the big one. There we go. That's your chimney. And let's go to house number 7. You can also have a big chimney, but on this side. Maybe that tall one should have 2 chimneys actually, because it's so tall. There we go, and let's go back into number 8 and slap a second chimney. That'll be the only house with 2 chimneys, I think. Chimney 2 on the other side. There we go, and go back to houses. Number 6, you can have just a small chimney, saving on the fire economy here. Number 2, or should you can have 2 smaller ones. That's it. And house number 5, I guess you need a big one. There, and then house number 4, you can have a small chimney. Okay, that's the big one. Here's the small one. Where should it be? There. House number 3 needs a big chimney. It feels like, oh yeah, maybe. Chimney. Can I have one in the middle here? I think I need to extend like that chimney base a bit. So let's go in here. You can actually do that on the fly, luckily enough. So just grab that, E to extrude, and then do the same for this one. E to extrude. A to select everything, file, export, FBX, overwrite. Wait a second, come back. Give it another chance, there we go. And it imports it. Alright, and house number 2, you need a big chimney. Rotate. I don't know why I kept all the chimneys in the same direction there. That's it. And house number 1. Small chimney. Okay, let's place some of these houses into the world now. That's house model 1. Let's see. Put you here. Houses. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Guess the door should be facing in the same direction. There. Number 6. Number 7. Okay, should that be up here maybe? And number 8. Okay, that didn't work. That's too high. Let's put it over here. rotate. Okay, now I'm gonna try it out. All the houses are in. Let's press play. Let's go full screen. Play maximized. Go for it. Sip of coffee. And here we go. Woohoo! We've got our houses. Ding dong, ding dong. Okay, we've got a little bit of an issue there because when I go under here, it affects the snow on top. Can I get up on the roof here? Yeah. Okay, the roofs are too steep to walk up and down, but I can jump up it. But the snow seems to be working. I don't think I can get up to that rooftop. I can get apparently in the house. I want to check out the balcony. Can I get up here? No, I need to check a balcony out. There's a balcony. Can I get to it? Ah! I need a balcony. Oh, no balcony here either. Okay, I'll have to help him. Santa scene. Let's help you. What? Pause. Am I not allowed to move you? Oh, wow, okay. Alright, let's put a little helper thing here then. Control D. Well, I need the base. Oh yeah, there we go, balcony works. Like big icicles. I think I need to separate to two snow surfaces for the balcony roof and the balcony thing there. But this works by the looks of it. A bit extreme though. Got some issues with that, but it's okay. Let's check out the different camera and light angle too. Boom. Boom. Virtual cameras. Let's go to the top one. Whoa. Oh, I am still here. Hello. Okay. Missed. Oh, can't even see where I am. Alright folks, there we go. Finally, after about 3 hours, managed to get a few house module in place, and I think it's a Bavarian style. I googled some images just so I could see roughly the color scheme and the type of beams that would be, and then I didn't really pay too much attention to that. I just like randomly assembled things. Some issues with the import there, but I think overall it went well in the end. It's really picky that the origins of the different objects is correct, and I need to do some error checking when I do the snow texture compilation. And it also seems that it's important that any snow surface, I'll just keep them as separate objects. So for example, on the house bases where I've had like both an overhang and the footrests, I think I've got some issues there where it becomes like big icicles or something. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this long episode of the 10-minute modeling challenge. It's probably the longest 10-minute modeling challenge episode ever. Well, you always have to set new records, I guess. But make sure to hit the like button if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see what's happening next. We're gonna turn this into a little game soon. So I hope you're all having a great Christmas holiday time, and enjoy that snow. There's no snow where I am at the moment, but I'm making my own snow. So let's make it work in our own ways. Until next one, have a great one, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.